beaten by Leicester, big scalp going out of the League Cup. Tonight, a total contrast to that. The big boys came, and the big boys came, that's what the little kids said, because the big boys came and they had no problems at all. Manchester City beating West Brom 2-1. Manchester United, comfortable winners against Burton 4-1. Chelsea beating Nottingham Forest 5-1 with a Batshuay hat-trick. And Arsenal were 1-0 winners over Doncaster. Even Everton managing to get a win at long last, 3-0 home victors against Sunderland. So no messing from the big boys. And I think talking about Manchester United, because obviously I do the United stand, and some United fans are a bit disappointed about not enough youth players in Mourinho's lineup. But this is a trophy that the big boys can put into their trophy cabinet and lock away in February and say, at least one thing I've done in this season is win a trophy. It said that most of the games come when you've got a lot of your squad free, and the big games like the semi-final come in January when the European Cups have been parked until February. So if you take it seriously, you can get quite far quite quickly and you can get a trophy. But by the looks of it, Chelsea are going to give it a go. Arsenal will definitely give it a go because any trophy is a good trophy for them. City look like a strong team away against West Brom, and obviously United a strong team as well. So yes, interesting games and all round. But Chelsea very interesting. Let me just come back to that. 5-1 against Forest. Batshuay not settled in fantastically well at Chelsea, but that'll have done him the world of good. 3 goals there, and I think much like Marcus Rashford and Martial for United as well. Played out on the left. Given the free run today with no Lukaku, very, very confident and very, very positive signs for them. But positive for Chelsea. I'm not convinced about Chelsea's wider squad. Maybe because they're not such household names. But, you know, people like Kennedy who come with a good pedigree. Maybe he'll get more games as well. So Conte will need to use that wider squad this season if he wants to retain the Premier League and do well in the Champions League and potentially win a domestic cup as well. But tonight will be encouraging towards Chelsea. Arsenal 1-0 over Doncaster. They made a lot of changes, but they still had players that should be putting Doncaster away, and they struggled. They got the goal, but they didn't concede again, which Wenger will be happy about. 3 clean sheets in a row is pretty unheard of for Arsenal, and they've got a couple of Premier League games coming up that they'd look at being winnable as well. So Arsenal might be able to get a little mini run going before the next international break, and a win's a win. I mean, I'm sure Arsenal fans are well geared up for reacting to bad results, and we all know where people do that, but they'll be very happy to have got a result for themselves tonight, as I think will all of the teams, especially Everton, as I said, winning 3-0. So it makes it interesting. You know, basically every round teams halved in the tournament, and it'd be interesting to see what happens with the draw. I don't know when they're doing the draw actually. The Carabao Cup can be quite an interesting the 4th round draw. Let's have a look. Manchester United, sorry. This has been up for a while. BBC just didn't update themselves. So Arsenal with another home draw against Norwich City. Bournemouth, Middlesbrough. Chelsea, Everton. So Everton probably going to go out. Leicester, Leeds. Man City, Wolves. A nice draw for them. United getting a away draw with Swansea. Swansea might fancy that. And Tottenham home at Wembley, if you can call it a home, to West Ham. So a few interesting ties there. Man City probably going to get through, as are Arsenal, home to Norwich. But Chelsea, Everton, Swansea, United, interesting games. And an interesting evening as well, the way things have gone. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Swansea away, says Alex Burke. I'd missed that. The draw's already happened. Yes, I missed it. And yeah, not many Chelsea fans on there. I was hoping we might get a few Chelsea fans commenting like we normally do, but maybe they'll join in late. Oh, James Bowman says happy for Masanda. Well, I think you know what, real fans of their clubs actually enjoy these sort of games where you get a little bit extra, you get to see some of the fringe, and we certainly, all of us, for all the clubs that we support, got to see a lot of fringe tonight. Liverpool will be regretting what happened last night. I'm sorry to bring it up, but all the other clubs have got through without too much of a problem, and they've got, you know, that little bit closer to a final in February, which puts a trophy in your cabinet. And you know, I've not seen the Chelsea goals yet, all of them. I've not seen the Arsenal or the Everton or the City ones because I was watching United. But you know, I'd imagine it's quite similar. Confidence, winning, scoring goals breeds confidence that goes through the whole club. So interesting. The big boys came and the big boys conquered. I'll be back tomorrow night live at 8:30 with a Premier League preview. Some big games this weekend. Join us for that on That's Football at 8:30. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, drop us a like and get involved on on That's Football. Sorry, general channel for all fans welcome. So give us your thoughts, get commented below, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. That rhymed, at 8:30. Thanks for watching.